Alrighty then, what's good guys? It is the Burger Knight 2 here. Today we got a little domination on map grid, and I'm going to be using the Spas-12. Yes, fun times, with suppressor nonetheless. If you don't know, suppressor doesn't do anything to the Spas, it's basically like using it. The only thing it does is keeps you off the radar, but I mean, it doesn't decrease damage, it doesn't decrease range, it is ridiculous. So it's pretty good, and I'm using Hardline, Steady Aim, and Hacker Pro. Steady Aim's not Pro because I don't use Steady Aim that much, only really when I use the shotties. And for some reason, this is my second prestige I was on right now, and I didn't have Hardline Pro second prestige because I did not use Care Package in my second prestige. I have it right now. I'm on third prestige, but for some reason I just didn't bother to get it second prestige because don't really use the Care Packages that much. Only really used them in the very beginning. So, today I'm going to title this video, how to beast, how to do anything with the Spas-12 shotty in Black Ops. I'm sorry for that. So, shotguns are definitely completely different in this game, as we all know, and how did this guy's Claymore not get... I mean, I don't get that right there. I shot him about 15 times, and his Claymore was right there, but none of the bullets managed to graze the Claymore to set it off, but whatever. So, if you've gone into this game and you use the shotguns, specifically the Spas-12, you're going to be very surprised because you're going to come up to a guy and you're going to be probably about about 5 meters or 15 feet away from him, and you're going to, try to hit him, and you're going to get a hit marker, maybe not even get a hit marker, and you're going to be like, what the heck, this gun sucks, the shotguns in this game suck, I don't get this, this is ridiculous. Treyarch, JD2020, I'm tweeting you, and I'm going to say that the shotguns in this game need to be buffed, and you suck. So, you're definitely using them wrong. Most people, I think, when they first got the game and everyone kind of passed judgment on the shotguns, they kind of, they said, like, these things are crap, but they probably, and most likely, they went up to a guy and tried to long shot him like they could with the Spas or even the A12 for that matter. And it just doesn't happen in this game. You've got to be close quarters, and you have to be constantly rushing these guys. And this is good. This is good. Shows off some good rushing gameplay. This is how I like to rush in Black Ops. No blind corners for me. I'm always trying to check my corners and use my radar and get the Blackbird up, call the dogs in, get the chopper gunner up. And chopper gunner doesn't do too much work in this, but the dogs do a decent amount of work. And I am running the very high streaks, and I actually meant to put down my streaks because I personally, when I said, I'm going to do some shotties, and oinks a camper. Oink's a camper. No, I'm just kidding. Oink. No, but I actually had my streaks. I wanted to put my streaks very low, and because I said, what, I'm probably not gonna, I'm probably gonna get a decent amount of kills with the Spas, but I'm probably not gonna do ridiculously. I'm not gonna do so beast where I can get the 8, 9, and 11 kill streaks, which I like to run. So right before I could change them, I had to keep with the Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and Dogs, and I actually wound up getting them. And I could have got them twice in this game, but I'll show you coming up. I do a little thing in theater mode of why I didn't get them, and I basically got robbed out of Dogs. So look out for that. So when you're using the Spas, certain things you've got to play very smart. You don't want to do that. What I did right there, because I was just trying to get back revenge and teabag. You don't want to try that. You don't want to engage a guy who is very far away. You want everything on your terms. You want preferably the guys to be facing behind you, and you want to see. I mean, like right there. I lost that engagement because he had an automatic and I had a shotgun. Even though I was a semi-automatic shotgun, most of the time the automatics will beat the shotguns. So you got to keep your engagements very close, and you want to do it on a map that's has a lot of buildings specifically. You don't want to. I mean, you could get away with shotgunning on jungle. No, I wouldn't. I mean, I think there would be better guns to use on jungle, but shotgunning is definitely not one of the things to use because it's just so wide open. There's not really that many buildings to patrol. If you want to do well with the shotguns, Stakeout, Spas, Olympia. I don't know why. But whatever, or even that last shotgun, you want to get it because Grid is a very good map, and people tend to stay. If you can get them spawning right where I have them spawning right now, it's can be a good. It's okay, but you want them in these buildings right now where I'm trying to fire at, because look at that. I mean, this map is dominated by those two buildings, and if you can get them on either side, You go in there with your shotgun, and shotgun in close quarters. I'll tell you what, it's even though even though the automatics can get them, if you catch them off guard, you'll do very well. So definitely, like I said, this is very map dependent. So if you want to try all these tactics and you want to kind of face your opponents, choose wisely who you face. And right here I shouldn't have even tried, but he ended up falling into second chance, so I did put him down right there. There you go. So I mean, you want the indoor maps. So I'm not really going to go much into that. But what are you guys' opinions on the Spas? And if you haven't really tried it, I suggest you try it before you formulate an opinion. Don't base it off of gameplays and things like that, because it is like most guns in this game, it is a very, very hit and miss gun. For some reason in this game, guns just don't seem consistent. I can't really pinpoint a consistent gun. I can't even say the AK-74U is consistent, because I can have a bad game with the AK-74U. I don't know. It's something about the AK-74U. I'm not the biggest fan. So, even the FAMAS, it's not that consistent. Really, the only consistent gun I can think of for myself, this is just for me, consistency-wise, is the AUG. For some reason, whenever that AUG's in my hand, I know I can get at least 2.5 KD. Just one of those things. I feel confident with the AUG, and I think it definitely shows. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. What should we talk about? Oh, you know what I want to talk about? I wanted to save a lot of this for my next commentary, but since this commentary is not really that over, and we've got about another 3 minutes to go in this gameplay, 3 more minutes of beasting, why don't we talk about the latest patch? Yeah, let's get into that, because over this past week I only put out one commentary, and the reason why is I didn't really have that much to talk about, but after this patch dropped, I've got a lot to talk about now. I'll tell you what. They say they fixed matchmaking. I don't really see it. I've still played in 4v3s on Nuketown TDM, which I just got out of. I've still, they say they fixed where you get your party split up. Like if you're running with 4 guys, 3 of you guys will be in the one game, and then the one guy will be in some other pre-game lobby somewhere. They didn't fix that. I've still had the party being split up a lot. It still happens all the time. Now, to their credit, they fixed transmission errors, but they replaced them. They replaced transmission errors with game lobby closed. Now, before, when we were, say I'm running with a 4-man party, one guy gets put into it. Well, we all get put into the game. We all actually, by a miracle, we all get put into a game. Now, one guy before this patch, it would say, for some reason, transmission error has occurred, blah, 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 and it kicks them from the game, and then they can rejoin, but it's just annoying and it happens all the time. So now what they did, instead of having transmission errors, they now have a game lobby closed. So we have 4 guys in the game, 4 guys in the pre-game lobby, 1 guy gets kicked. He joins back, we say, what's happened? Well, game lobby closed. It's a very common occurrence, and it is annoying as hell. So, I like what they did, and I like what they did with the patch. I like the idea of the patch. The idea was great. Good idea. Fixing matchmaking, making it, harder for parties to get split up, but I didn't notice a difference. It's making Black Ops more frustrating, and I've experienced more connection interruptions in the past 2 days than I have in my entire life. It is ridiculous. My win-loss ratio dropped by 0.10. It was ridiculous. I lost because of connection interruptions. Now keep in mind, this is when you have a connection interruption and it kicks you from the game, lost connection to host, it counts as a loss. I literally lost 20 games. 20 games in the span of 2 days because of connection interruption. That's a bit much, I think. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's a little ridiculous. And most of these games I was in first. Most of these games I had one free-for-all, I was 10-2. And I had just got a triple spray, which I wanted to save because it was so awesome. And here is where I get robbed of my dogs. Check it out on theater mode. So, it's annoying. The game's fun when you actually get into a game and you can get on beast mode, but it's annoying as hell. And there you go. That's all I got to say about that, mama. Forrest Gump for the win. But the final score in the end here is coming up. I go 50 kills and 9 deaths. A couple deaths were kind of BSy. Could have had another set of dogs, Probably, if I had called in that chopper gunner, probably could have got 60 plus kills. But hey, what are you gonna do? You never know. I mean, you never know. Could have got shot down in the first 2 seconds, but you never know. So, overall good game. Let me guys know if you want to see some more Spas-12 gameplay, because I love using the Spas-12. It is fun, 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 until the daddy takes the T-Bird away. Okay, thumbs up if you know what song that is. Peace out, guys. See you next time. It is Burger Peace out.